Hey y'all, AKC here, and today I am back with another review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Ghost Reveries by Opeth. Now, I actually have listened to Opeth a fair amount. I listened to and reviewed Morning Rise a couple of months ago in 2020, 2021, and I liked it. I really do like it. I love listening to Advent, The Night in the Silent Water, even Nectar every now and then. Also listen to another one of their albums, Damnation. I didn't review it since my phone was, my old phone was, my old phone. But I did like it, but not as much as Morning Rise. I gave it a 7.5. I didn't think none of the songs hit as hard as they did on Morning Rise. And only a few songs I actually really go back to, like, Window Pane and In My Time of Need. Those are the only songs I really go back to. But, I saw this album cover and I was like, wow, this looks like a really pretty album cover. And look at the cute little ghost. The cute little ghost right there. Yeah. So I had to listen to this. So this is their seventh, I think, studio album that was released in 2005. Birth year release. Yay. This is actually known for being one of the best. So let's just get right into it with I won't say title track, but it does have one of the words in title track, and it's called Ghost of Perdition. And it's completely different from Morning Rise. It is a lot more cleaner. It's not as rough as Morning Rise. It's a lot more cleaner, but it's actually a lot more not Advent, but avant-garde in a way. Not avant-garde, but like the time signatures are weird. Like they have like the beginning one is a dun 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 dun. That's the first melody that you hear, and it sounds very weird. But they pace the song well. Mikhail Affedicted, the main vocalist on this album, is incredible on every single track, no doubt. Like sometimes he might bring this really weird growl, or then sometimes he might bring like these like kind of like ancient vocals, and it just sounds really well. Then we go to the Bang of the Hounds. And this one I don't like as much as Ghost of Perdition. Mostly because I think it's not. I don't think it's paced as well, but I also don't really like the melodies that are on top of it. Again, the vocals are really good. Same thing with Beneath the Mire. Beneath the Mire actually has more of a progressive rock influence, not progressive metal. The last two were progressive metal, but this one has a progressive rock influence, and I like what they do with it. I feel like it really fits them. It's kind of the way they were going. I like how at the beginning you thought it was gonna be like a really kind of like a calmer one, but it does ramp up. And I like the climax that it gets near the end when he says, beneath the mire and everything. Then we go to Atonement, which is actually an interlude. It doesn't say it's an interlude. It's a 6-minute interlude, but it's a very good interlude. It sounds like a really distant, far away interlude. It sounds very chill. Again, ancient. A lot of the songs on here feel kind of ancient, kind of ritualistic. Songs like Reverie, Harlequin Forest. Again, like I said, Atonement, Ghost of Perdition, The Bang of the Hounds especially. And guess what? The Grand Conjuration. And I just really like that. I really like Atonement. Reverie / Harlequin Forest. Like I said, very ancient, and it kind of goes along with the story I'm seeing. Look, in Damnation, I didn't really see a story. They kind of just look like songs, pretty good songs, just put together. But this actually has a story. I can see it, especially when it gets to Harlequin Forest. You can tell because near the end, they say, "Oh, the forest has burned down." So that means something has happened. Not to mention that the Hounds and the Bang of the Hounds were actually going after, the main character within this story, and they actually appear back in Harlequin Forest, if I'm not mistaken. I probably am mistaken, but I do know that they do come to get the main character in the story, and I really like the continuity aspect. Then we have Hours of Wealth, and Hours of Wealth is again another progressive rock interlude, and this one is a little bit more chill and laid back. It's actually the second shortest track on here, and it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the other interlude, but it does show off a vibe. It's definitely like the calm before the storm, which is the Grand Conjuration, and this one is a doozy of a track, because it shows multiple the multiple sections within the song actually lead back to the melody that was in the beginning, which is really cool. You don't really see that in progressive rock, and in progressive metal or anything with long drawn out songs like this. And it sounds really good. Then we have Isolation Years, and I really love his vocal performance on here, talking about like a woman whose lover she's lost a lover and now she's alone, and apparently for years she was in isolation and everything. It's a pretty good closure. I really like it. Some other things, like I said, I love the album cover. I love the hue. I love the way it looks. I think all the songs fit the album cover super well, especially Hours of Wealth and Atonement. Like I said, they just sound super ancient. You know what I mean? This one sound distant. I love the atmosphere. They sound so, like, all the songs sound distant and away, which would make sense since a ghost is a dead person, and they're pretty much away from, life and everything. And I really like that. I guess other than that, if I were to give this a score, I would give it like a strong 8.5 to a light 9. I really enjoyed how they played with progressive rock in some of these songs, but also with metal and the different time signatures. Like, it sounds strange at first, and I do think it sounds a little bit clean, but surprisingly, I think I like this a little bit more than Morning Rise. A little bit more. So yeah, I think strong 8.5 to light 9. Thumbs up, recommend it. See you next time.